You'll
The
have to cut out
CB.
quite a few minutes.
Yeah.
I wonder why it was taking a while to process if it was still fucking recording.
Anyways, this is another video in the CBR Chronicles 10 strongest characters who aren't Wizard Saints. So, we have a few picks that we hope are in here. How about you voice some of them? Who was one of your picks of you think should be here?
Literally all the Spriggan 12.
Yeah. Uh, besides them,
Uh,
If we're talking
Leon.
specifics,
who's your
honestly,
one vote?
honestly, even Sting would be stronger than the than the Wizard Saint. Because like that man boxed up Lockheed.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. What about you, Prideful?
Urza.
Lucy.
There's no way they're gonna put Lucy on the list. They're not that based.
Yes, they should.
Actually,
They need. Bro, if they're based,
who the fuck
they'll
was that
have Lucy.
green-haired bitch that
Dude,
Urza?
dead ass Wendy should be on the list.
Yes.
Because of the end of series fight with Acnologia. If we're talking 100-year quest, she
Actually,
absolutely would be on the list.
Wendy should be here
Would
too.
Miliana be on the list? Or could Miliana get on the list?
Maybe. Okay, let's start the list off. Number 10. You start.
Are you
with 10.
serious?
You start with 10. Yeah.
You're really starting us off with fucking Kana. Like, I'm all for hot takes, but just, I don't know if one spell puts her on here. Because, like, dude, the only thing she has that keeps her relevant is Fairy Glitter.
Literally all it is.
Kana is an incredibly skilled holder-type wizard. Her card magic has come in handy more than once, and even saved the entire Fairy Tail Guild from total annihilation. True. Did save him back in the fucking 9 Demon Gates arc.
Back in the
To
day.
top it off, Kana gained the power of Fairy Glitter, one of the most devastating attack spells in the entire series, bruh.
What?
Luna one-shotted it, and points out that because she's weak, the spell was weak. This easily makes Kana a force to be reckoned with. During the Grand Magic Games, she used this power to outdo Wizard Saint Jura in a particular challenge.
Wait a
Why is
minute.
she on the list?
Doesn't she have fairy law?
No, she has Fairy Glitter. It's different.
How?
Where Fairy Law is like a giant AoE that like basically KOs anything that you consider to be an enemy, Fairy Glitter is just like a really strong light-based spell.
Well, why didn't they use fairy law against Acnologia?
Too strong.
Nigga swole as fuck.
Like, Fairy Law couldn't even work on any of the Spriggan 12, even the nerfed dead versions that were walking around. Like, they're just too strong for Makarov's Fairy Law to handle. So, why is Kana here? Seriously.
She shouldn't be.
Like,
Short answer.
Fairy Glitter is the only thing she has.
Short answer, she shouldn't be here. The fact that she is very...
Like, she couldn't do fucking anything to August. Like, yeah, she fought him, but she couldn't do anything to him. Sting has a better feat than her. Because at least he beat one of the stronger Spriggan 12 members on his own. Well, I say on his own. He had the Shadow Light mode from Rogue, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. He was still throwing hands, bro. He was still throwing hands, bro. At the end of the day, he was still throwing hands.
See Gagio on this list.
Let's go to 9.
Oh,
Kagura
yes.
holds a massive amount of magic power. Kagura is the best.
Did she even do anything in the last arc? I don't remember.
I don't remember her doing anything, dude. For being the only swordsmaster who was able to hold her own against Urza Scarlet. Urza!
A weaker
with her sword
Urza than the one in the last arc.
Or Kagura is able to deal with devastating damage to her opponents. She displayed her power against Urza and Minerva in a three-way battle during the Magic Tournament, and again against the member of the Spriggan 12. In most cases, Kagura was able to best her enemies without even drawing her sword.
Okay, hold on. Which Spriggan 12 member did she fight? And did she even do that well? Didn't she? I genuinely can't remember what she did in the arc.
I don't
I
remember her
think
doing anything impressively.
or something, her fighting that Spriggan member, and like the Spriggan member was just humiliating her and fucking blowing off her clothes and shit.
Oh, Demaria? Oh yeah, she did
Yeah.
poorly. That doesn't count.
They
And like
really
Demaria
are
wasn't even fighting to be. She wasn't even being serious. She wasn't even trying to kill Kagura. She was literally just stripping her for the fun of it. Because she's gay. Like, let's be real here.
because she's horny. She's horny as fuck. She
Like,
ain't got no pool.
to show just how badly Kagura got power clipped in the Grand Magic Games arc, Urza managed to beat her, and then in the next fight, when she was fighting Minerva, she activates her second origin.
Didn't even
Kagura
use
should
second
not
origin.
be here.
It's not it at all.
She
You
should
are
not be here. Where's
wait.
Sting? Where's my boy Sting? Where's Wendy? Wendy has a better feat than Kagura.
Why are you getting so much rep up at 9? But who is at 8? Who's getting more rep? Oh, speaking of Sting,
Hey, the boy. So my turn, appropriate since I've been repping him. Sting of the Sabertooth Guild has great magic proficiency. Sting is a Dragon Slayer, which is already the most overpowered magic type in the series. Yeah, big fucking doubt on that. Though his first notable encounter alongside Rogue against Natsu and Godzilla ended in disaster as the latter two Dragon Slayers were way above their league. This is just one run-on sentence, look at this! It's one sentence!
Yeah, it is.
Sting proved to be an impressive fighter with tremendous magic power, enough to rival a Wizard Saint. Dude, you're not gonna mention that he boxed up Lockheed? You have the image of him boxing up Lockheed in this image. Shadow Light Magic mode. You're not gonna mention that? You're not gonna mention he took on the third strongest Spriggan 12, 1v1 basically, and won? You're not gonna mention that?
Not gonna mention how they're.
No? Okay.
I'm not gonna mention how they're stronger than the others as well. Interesting. Alright.
What the fuck is this description? Urza is a flower blooming on the battlefield. What the fuck?
Urza's
It's your
touted
turn,
as
though.
Titania, queen of the fairies, and rightfully so. In the Fairy Tale Guild, she's one of the strongest female wizards overall. She might be second only to Mary Jane. Urza has walked away victorious nearly 100% of the time, and her indomitable spirit is always something to admire. Her legend is all over the continent. All over the continent has led even her foes to show her some respect. Some of her best moments include her 100 vs 1 during the Grand Magic Games and the time she shattered a meteor all by herself.
Okay, this list is just wrong. On, like, not out the Urza being here, but, like, her being weaker than Mira Jane. Dude. Mira Jane had to use, like, this uber powerful, beyond her limits form that drains all her magic against, like, Irene's swords. I don't even think those are on the level of the Spriggan 12. That is trash. Compared to what fucking Urza does in the arc.
Dude, that was beyond her limit, bro. It was so mid. I don't care. It was mid. I'm talking in context to, like, by the way, like, not to be mean on Mary, I'm just talking in context to, like, power, bro. That's not high. It's not high enough.
Like, imagine if Guy used the 8 gates against, like, fucking base Obito. That would look a lot less impressive, because it just isn't as impressive as what he actually did, you know?
Yeah, like,
Like, don't,
Like,
nah,
yeah,
don't you know Base Obito is like the strongest character in the series? He opened one of Kaguya's gates. Or, like,
shut
opened
the
the hole in
fuck
Kaguya's
up.
connection.
Alright, 6. Mary Jane.
Mira Jane, by the way.
No, I'm
Not
gonna
Mary
say
Jane. She's
no,
not connected with
no, no,
Spider-Man.
no, bro. Spooder Man. I'm Mary Jane. We're saying Mary Jane for this video. Her name is now Mary Jane. She's a Spider-Man reference. Come on, bro. Read Mary Jane, bro.
Sorry. I just got some DMs. Was just
All
reading
right,
through. Okay. Mira Jane Strauss
Mary
hardly
Jane.
ever struggles in the fight. It's Mira Jane. Fucking read spelling.
Mary Jane.
Dude, are they really gonna pull the argument? Oh, she hasn't tried a lot, so she's stronger than Urza, who has had to try. Are they really gonna fucking pull that bullshit? Mira Jane is a beautiful woman with a heart of gold, but that shouldn't be mistaken for fragileness, as she is one of the scariest foes one can hope to face. Also, by the way, this image they're using her for her is fucking ugly. Like, dude, you have way more. Like, you have so many images to choose of her that look better, and you go for this.
Dude, there's so much fairy tale art in general. Even if they don't want to use like something just from like a clip, dude. There's so much good art, dude. Like, dude, you didn't have to choose that.
Like, this is not flattering for her at all. Anyways, her takeover magic allows her to take different demonic forms with their own unique capabilities. Beat stick, beat stick, beat stick. Oh, the 1/9 Demon Gate girl, she can control people. Beat stick, beat stick. She has only had a few foes who made her go all out. She kind of got her ass clapped a few times, but okay. But
Okay.
otherwise, she wins all her battles without a snag. Dude, she lost multiple times. Get it right. Like, dude. When she was fighting, like, the I can't remember her name, like, that 9 Demon Gate girl that can
Yeah,
control people, she got bodied. She got bodied so hard.
it got obliterated, dude.
She even has a particular demon form that is so powerful, Master Makarov. Are they talking about the Alphys form from the anime arc? I think that's what
They,
it's called. Is that right?
I think, oh,
Because in the manga, like, granted, I do think that arc is canon to the manga's continuity because, like, I think they mentioned, like, the events of the arc,
mm-hmm.
but still, like, dude, Mira Jane just does not have the feats to go up against Urza or Sting. Again, she's using this uber beyond her limits, drains all of her magic in 10 seconds form, just against a couple of swords from Irene. And I highly doubt those swords are friggin' 12 level.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not getting away with saying those. So just bring no. All right. She is too high. Yes, cool. We have Spider-Man, but Spider-Man is too high. Too high. I'm sorry. You're too high. You won't. We don't need pictures of you. We don't want pictures of Spider-Man. Anyways, so it's time for number 5. We had a trash picture of you anyway, so that just shows. Gray Full Buster is a powerful ice make
They
wizard
have a
and
picture of
demon
his
slayer.
shell.
This man looks
What
like
were you
he's about to
saying,
take a shit.
Prideful? You
I
were
said,
getting
oh my,
uber muffled.
oh, I said, oh my god, they have a picture of him using ice shell, dude. That better be no fucking argument.
Gray is a very
Well, to be
brilliant
fair here,
wizard who
you
combines enormous power with tactile mind to gain victory over his enemies. Somewhere along the
say
line,
your
he
thing,
acquired
I'll get you
demon
my
slayer
thing.
magic from his father, and that made him all the more powerful. Gray continued to grow powerful throughout the series, and even nearly took out the immortal Xerath, even if it meant sacrificing himself. They are mentioning it. Gray is easily wizard saint material.
They're not going to mention that he was evenly matching END Natsu. They're really not going to mention that.
No.
Dude. Yeah, yes, imagine they said, yeah, he's Wizard Saint Low. He has ice shell.
Don't you know
Uh,
CBR doesn't think like Natsu matters, dude? Natsu sucks. Zeref is the one that matters. So obviously, fighting Zeref, that's the one to use.
Stronger from the entire series. He stays at the same level as he started the series at, and he only gets transformations and friendship boosts.
Interesting.
CBR's right. Oh my god, guys.
All right, but yeah, our boy Gray is material, and it's pretty odd. But who do you have
Yeah,
above
like,
Gray?
You
That's the
could beat
question.
all of them.
Urza's kind of
honestly.
weird, like trying to scale her to Irene, because that fight is so bizarre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, other than maybe her, like Gray is the strongest person on this list so far.
Yeah.
So I guess they're
Wait,
the most accurate up to here.
Did Urza get like molested by one of them?
Again, it's a weird fight because like I can't remember the exact details, but they do push Irene to turn into her like true dragon form,
Yeah.
and then, but it's also just kind of weird because like in that dragon form, Irene almost one shots Urza, but then Urza's able to somehow destroy her meteor before Wendy does the enchantment. Again, it's a weird fight.
Yeah.
Like, again, Urza's a bit iffy, but otherwise but otherwise Gray is the strongest person here so far.
Wait, so Urza loses to Gray?
Well, by their logic, yes. Like, it's weird, like, in an actual debate sense. Like, we're going off CBR logic here, you know?
No, even without the logic, would that be the case? Oh, Gajil, yes! Gajil!
Our boy!
Edgelord.
The boy with that needs respect. The God
This
Jill.
man's gonna be a father in a few months.
Nah. Yes, sir.
Godzilla Red Fox is arguably one of the strongest dragon slayers of his time. Dude, there's only 7.
Not that many.
Or I guess 8 because God Serena exists. But he's
Nah.
not gonna be on the list because, like, he was a wizard saint. Gajil, very few wizards can actually hope to hold a candle to Gajil's strength. He was powerful enough to take out demons of Tartaros and a Spriggan 12 all by himself. Even Rogue, a very powerful fellow Dragon Slayer, didn't even begin to compare to Gajil in terms of power and physical strength. Using his determination and his iron heart, Gajil claimed victory in a host of impressive battles as a proud fairy tale wizard.
Did he one-shot Natsu at one point?
That was at the very beginning of the series, though, and that was like when Natsu wasn't super serious too. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
Because like they're
fair
much
to my
more
boy.
like basically throughout the rest of the series, Natsu is stronger than Gajil, even if only by small margins.
Yeah.
So, wait, but Gajil never used his iron scales again after that first battle, did he?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But at the same time, like,
those are super powerful.
yeah, like I think they state that they double his strength and durability.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird that he never uses them after his intro arc.
yeah, like, no, it buffs his speed, I'm pretty sure, too. Like, he's, like, in every area twice as powerful.
Although, if he never uses them again, then out of character, so we can't really use that at debate sense, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's kind
Like,
of weird. 'Cause that's a guaranteed 2 times power boost that he never uses, and it is never explained to drain his stamina drastically.
Yeah. Would you say Gajil or Gray is stronger at like their peak at the end of the war?
I think Gajil should be stronger since, again, if he just randomly decides to pull out the scales, I don't think Gray can beat him. Well, since he has, like, these Shadow Dragon hats.
Well, he doesn't do that anymore. Like, I'm pretty sure the fact that he doesn't use that anymore, but uses Shadow Dragon mode means Shadow Dragon mode is a bigger buff.
Actually, doesn't he have, like, the scales plus the mode, or is that just what the mode looks like?
It's just what the mode looks like.
It looks like his body's made out of a liquid metal for some reason, then.
Like, he does awaken Dragon Force in his last fight of the manga before Acnologia. Like, do you think Dragon Force Gajil is stronger than Gray, Noons? Are you even there, News?
I am. That's what I'm contemplating it right now. I'm like,
Okay.
ah,
Well, you weren't saying anything. I didn't know if you disconnected or something.
nah, nah.
I'm just waiting
Like,
for the CBR logic
mate.
here. Guys, I'm going to decide who's going to win through CBR logic. Well, Gray uses ice and Gaju uses iron, so Gray wins since ice makes iron more.
Yo, he ate some extra minerals and it turned to steel. He'd win even harder.
Like,
Actually, no. Gaju probably could breathe in some carbon, so he can turn his iron dragon magic into steel dragon magic by breathing in
He
some.
actually does that, by the way. I'm not joking.
Wait,
Like
really?
in the 9 Demon Gates arc, he fights a demon that like fills the water with like this toxic carbon. He's like, wait a minute, this is carbon. I can absorb that to make my steel even stronger. And he does it, turn his iron to steel.
My fucking god.
You see, this is why you read past the Grand Magic Games arc. You get some pretty funky shit.
No, I can't read.
Okay.
wow,
Mm,
wow, wow.
I think
very.
I'm not sure who's
wow.
necessarily stronger, but Gray does have a better feat because he was swapping hands with E and D Natsu, whereas Godzilla like needed Dragon Force to take on a Spriggan member. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
So I do think that like whether he's stronger or not Gray has the better feat, so he should be higher.
number 3, Natsu Dragonils. Ever increasing power lets him challenge the most powerful foes. Our boy Natsu, as we know. Natsu was. Wait, if y'all did see the last video, CBR? CBR has him above some people. Like, does the scaling contradict? Yang, do you think the scaling contradicts? Natsu being this high?
Oh yeah, this definitely contradicts. This definitely contradicts a few
Hmm.
things.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm okay. Natsu was a hard-headed fellow with a lot of enthusiasm. His fighting spirit embodies the entire creed of the Fairy Tail Guild. That said, when it comes to fighting, Natsu is by far one of the toughest characters in the series. He is able to increase his power as a result of a strong bond with his friends, or in response to an opponent's own power, and most of the time his instincts lead him to do the right things in battle. Natsu has faced off against some of the most powerful foes in the series, only to emerge victorious every time. Are you not going
Wait
to
a minute.
specifically mention like there? Are you not going to mention? Like,
Wait a minute. Oh no. Dude, they spoiled 1 and 2 with their thumbnail. It's
wait,
gonna
did
be
they?
Loxus and Guild Arts.
No, no. Oh my God, they're still
Oh
spoiled.
no.
Are you serious, dude? Oh my God, that's so clown, dude. So clown. I'm
Why do
screwed.
you have your number 1 and 2 as your thumbnail?
Why? That's the one you leave till the end, bro. Oh my God. Why is, bro, bro, bro? I don't understand. Guild Arts above Natsu is very interesting.
Loxus above Natsu.
Very interesting. Um,
Uh,
but
okay,
Natsu
let's
being this
go.
high,
Number
very
2.
interesting.
Yeah, Natsu is the strongest person so far, but
By
I
CBR
wonder
scaling,
if the 2 people.
he's not. Remember the other video?
But I
CBR doesn't think so.
but I wonder who number 2 and 1 are that we don't agree with CBR on. I
Oh,
wonder who number 2 could possibly be that they say is stronger than Natsu that we disagree with. Loxus Dreyar would have been a wizard saint if it weren't for his character. What?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I guess he's too rambunctious, you know.
Loxus was an immensely powerful wizard, second only to Gildarts in the fairy tale. During the Grand Magic Games, Loxus, the Lightning Wizard, was able to put up a good fight against Wizard Saint Jura and ultimately emerge victorious. Loxus was considered for the title of Wizard Saint, but because of his boorish behavior and the fact that the Fairy Tale Guild was a rowdy bunch, the idea was scrapped. Loxus is a really cool guy, though, and a prestigious title such as that would suit him quite well. He hardly ever wants to fight after all! What the fuck are you talking about? Loxus versus Natsu and Godzilla, what happens? He fucking loses. Loxus versus Hades, he fucking loses. What are you talking about? Hardly loses. Two of his biggest fights, he lost.
Wait, who's Hades?
Dude, hold on, what do you mean who's Hades? What are you talking about?
Do you really not remember? Grimoire Heart?
God Slayer?
Do you not remember, dude?
I don't remember the names. It's been a while since I've seen Fairy Tale.
And dude, like, you know something that's kind of funny, I find? Loxus did better against Hades than Makarov did when they each fought him. So, like, Loxus actually surpassed his grandfather in that arc at a time where he didn't care about surpassing him. Which I find appropriate for his character development.
He cared too much. But, dude...
But, like,
Loxus.
Why is he above Urza? Why is he above Gray? Why is he above Natsu? Because, like, their end of series feats are, like end of the arc feats are nuts.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Like, by comparison, at least, Loxus just doesn't look as good.
He doesn't really do anything on that level. He doesn't. Well, like, what Loxus do on this level?
Like Urza, granted with Wendy's help, pushing Irene to enter her dragon form. Natsu, killing Zeref twice, basically. Gray, swapping hands with E&D Natsu. You really mean to tell me that beating up a regular Spriggan 12 member is better than anything? Dude, Loxus has a worse feat than Sting!
Why is he above? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Like, Loxus, I love you, but you're not stronger than, like, half the list.
Loxus, you better go into hyperbolic time travel, boy. No, sir. No, sir. You ain't number 2. You ain't number 2. But this is only just to say, number 1 is just as heinous. Even more so. No, Gildarts. Number 1, Gildarts is a living legend with enough power to be an emperor of Isgard. All the pinnacle. As the pinnacle of the 10 wizard saints. At the pinnacle of the 10 wizard saints are the 4 emperors of Isgard, the most powerful of the 10. Before Agnologia became a main force in the series, Gildarts was the only human who could boast of fighting the Black Dragon and making it out alive, bro. Making it out alive. Bro, this is reminding me of something. I don't remember what it is, though. But, Dura, the one who ranked number 5 among the 10 wizard saints, was said to almost be on the same level as Gildarts, implying that Gildarts was way stronger to begin with. During the war arc, Gildarts showed up just in time to challenge God Serena. Why? Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm retarded. Yeah. I'm retarded. Who used to be the top wizard on Isgard? Dude, God Serena was though God Serena was weakened. The fact that Gildarts beat him with one punch speaks volumes to Gildarts' might. Gildarts is definitely Emperor caliber. Weekend.
Dude.
I just realized
all this just sounds so bad.
Come on, bro. This doesn't compare.
Oh, Jura's almost as strong as Gildarts? Like, isn't it possible that Gildarts just got stronger over the time skips?
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, if Jura is, quote, almost as strong as Gildarts, if Gildarts stayed the same, like, God Serena would have bodied him. Because, like, you know what happened when Godzilla fought Jura, plus the other 3 Wizard Saints stronger than him? He no-diffed them. They couldn't do anything to him.
Casual.
But meanwhile, here's Gildarts, one-shotting, granted, a weakened version of Godzilla, and saying, like, if you were at your full power, you would have been a pretty tough fight. It's like... Dude, what the fuck is Gildarts doing here?
He's not on this level, bro.
Like, okay, specifically, he is not above he's not above Natsu's high end. He's not above Gray's high end. He's not above Urza's high end.
He is not fucking with these guys right here.
Yo, where's Wendy? Where the fuck is Wendy? She helped Urza push Irene to entering her dragon form. That means a fuck ton. Like, where the fuck is... You have Kana here, but not Wendy?
Where's Lucy? Can I get Lucy?
You have
Lucy.
You have Mira Jane here, but not Wendy or Lucy. You have fucking Kagura with her Grand Magic Games feats here, but not Lucy or Wendy.
They don't make no sense.
Would Juvia make the list? Could Juvia make, like, is she above the Wizard Saints?
I doubt she's above the relevant Wizard Saints. Like, I think she's like one of the only characters in the arc that don't power cliff Makarov.
That's tough. I don't remember anything from her, so I cannot speak on that.
Like,
but
she doesn't really do anything in the arc, and it's even implied that she got less training than everyone else because she was just waiting around for Ray to return. So, like, scaling-wise, Juvia got done dirty.
That's tough. That's tough. But. Besides that, our boy Natsu. Where's Lucy? No Wendy. Yo, these order weird. 2 irrelevant characters, no. But yeah. With that being said, Natsu supremacy, Natsu propaganda, Natsu the god needs to be at 1 in all lists for Fairy Tail. Thank you. Goodbye. The Natsu propaganda will stay.